Hello, you don't look like a property professional.
Hi.
Tell us who you are and what you do.
So I'm Poppy Lampshire, I'm a civil engineer at UKREiiF.
And what's it like being a woman in your role and industry?
So I joined the industry as a civil engineer degree apprentice, where I was one of the only females in my cohort. So it has been quite a challenge, but definitely very rewarding.
And what's that dynamic like in the workplace in reality?
So I think the balance in the office is a lot better with females and males, but I am still one of the only females in my team. But the company does a lot for women in STEM, and I think it's encouraging a lot more women to try and get involved.
Final question, what advice would you give to other women looking to do what you do?
So I think definitely just to go for it and ignore all of the stereotypes. There always is going to be females in the same position wanting to get involved, and I think it's definitely a really rewarding career to get involved with.
Tell me about some misconceptions or what people may assume about you.
So as a young female that's disabled in the industry, it's quite a male-dominated space. I often feel like I need to stand out and be heard, especially in like meetings where, you know, you've got to remember you've been invited into the room for a reason. But also as a disabled person, there's an extra layer on top of that. I've gone to events and been in the workplace where somebody's said straight to my face, I chopped my arm off like yours to work for ACOM. And straight to my face as an opening remark. It's quite
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's that kind of misconception that I'm a tick box or I'm not qualified enough to work here.
And do you know what? That's such a powerful story to share. On that note, what would you say to people in terms of just being mindful of people in the workplace?
For colleagues that may not be a minority, kind of be aware that, you know, when I go to events or go to work, there's that extra sort of layer that I'm thinking about of other people looking on people's judgments of me and being in a public space, and having kind of colleague support is really important.
My route into industry was fairly unconventional, I think. I was at sixth form and didn't really have a clue what I wanted to do. I knew I was interested in regeneration, but didn't really know that was a career in itself. And I had to do lots and lots of reading to figure out if it was the university I wanted to go to or go straight into the industry.
Did you have any organisational support to get into the sort of workforce after that?
Yes. So in my second year of university, I got in touch with Regeneration Brainery, and they have been life-changing. Through them, I've come to UKREiiF. This is my 4th year in a row coming to UKREiiF.
So you've been to them all?
Yeah.
Tell me more about your background and your experience.
So my background is actually in real estate development. I did a master's degree in it, and then I worked for 2 years on the Persimmon Homes graduate scheme before joining my family business.
And tell me more about diversity within your business and the importance of that.
We just started on our site down in Luton. Our demolition guys had people from Ukraine and Russia. We have people from Pakistan, India, Eastern Europe. As long as everyone is open and honest, that's when things get done.
Amazing. Beautiful, Paul. Thank you very much.
Thank you.